Joshua is here first. Hello, Joshua. It's so nice to have you. Let me go turn off that light. I always forget to turn off that light. Joshua is here, and let's see, someone else is here, but they're remaining silent for a while. Joshua, how are you today, my friend? So good to see you. Joshua is here first, and Grant. Hello, Grant. Grant, I wanted to apologize. I think you always have your live on Sunday nights. And I made the one 2 weeks ago, but I did not make the one this past Sunday. I was tired and I just fell asleep early. Right in my recliner. Cap Cut Girl. Hello, Cap Cut Girl. And Joshua and Grant. So nice to have you all. Thank you for coming. I've got my silverware soaking. Y'all know how I hate to wash silverware. I've got my silverware soaking over there. And we'll probably wash it at the end maybe. Grant says, you're rotating between Sundays and Mondays now. Okay, this week's will be at 5 p.m. on Monday. 5 p.m. on Monday. I hope I can remember that. Oh, Susie, it's you. Hi, Susie. And Pam. Hi, Pam. I'm doing pretty good, Pam. How about you? Susie, I'm so glad you told me who you were. I was hoping you would come, but I didn't recognize Cap Cut Girl. Kathleen said hi today, Paula, and she's live. Awesome. Thank you, Joshua. My good friend Kathleen is live. And Susie, I know you're going to ask about Max. I hope Max will come, but I don't know for sure if he will or not. Sometimes Max is studying. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I'm going to wash up some dishes, and I have a turkey breast in the oven and some hamburger cooking on the stove. The turkey breast is for Randy's supper. You might say dinner, I say supper. I'm going out with friends tonight, friends from high school. So I'm leaving Randy a turkey cooked, and then I'm making some vegetable beef soup for my brother-in-law. And we like our vegetable beef soup made with ground beef. I know some people make it with like what we call stew beef. I don't know about you all. And Shannon, hi Shannon, how are you? And MRJ58. Hello, how are you? And you're from Pakistan. Nice to meet you. Shannon, how are you doing? Shannon, I know you are anxious for spring to come because you are a gardener. Is anybody else a gardener like Shannon? I'm going to scoot the phone over here. Hopefully I won't hit any buttons to make me go away. There we go. While I rinse. I'm good, MRJ58. Do you want to be called MRJ58 or do you have another name you want to go by? I'm good, thank you. Joshua, are you talking about on your post on your channel? If you are, yes, I like them very much. And I commented all the colors were beautiful, but the blues were my favorite. If y'all want to see some beautiful pictures, and let's see, Joshua, did you say it was from Japan? I think? Tokyo? Anyway, beautiful, beautiful Disney pictures. So pretty. Oh, that's a great name, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce it. Is it Moise? If it's not Moise, can you hyphenate it for me so I can figure it out? Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Young Thug. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Yes, from Tokyo. And, Mehmet. Somebody help me. Memi. I'm just going to have to go with M-E-H, honey. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the offer of marriage. I've probably been married longer than you've been alive. I know, Susie. I'm glad it's you, Susie. Susie, how are you? And don't tell me your boyfriend's name. Oh, shoot. Thomas? Thomas Kelly, maybe? Susie, gotta get it right. I did. It's my day. It's my day. Well, thank you. Susie, I'm getting pretty good at remembering his name. And thank you to everybody who's joining me today. I really appreciate it. The restaurant I'm going to with my friends tonight is our one and only gourmet restaurant in our small town. And I'm just going to tell you, y'all, I'm having dessert. The owners are, the husband is a chef and the wife is a pastry chef. And she makes amazing desserts. They're big enough, though, to where you can have part of it today and part tomorrow. I hope I'll do that. I hope I won't be a pig. I got a message from one of my friends who's going to be joining me. You know what? No. I said I'm going to dinner with girls from high school. That's not right. It's the counselor group. The counselor group. All of my school counselor friends are still working except for me. I'm the only retired one. And this is our dinner night. I knew I was going to dinner with somebody. But anyway, one of them texted me and said, the only thing getting me through this day is the thoughts of dessert tonight. So yeah, this lady makes good desserts. Joshua says those are screenshots from the Tokyo Disneyland Light Parade. Yes. And Susie is going on a date in a few minutes. And I'm just going to have to stick with MRJ58. It's nighttime in Pakistan. Wow. Yes, Grant. It is a blessing to have friend groups. And you're thinking, which friend group am I going out with tonight? It is great. They call me Counselor Emeritus. My husband said, they're not going to want to hang out with you since you're retired. But this is a small town. And there were only 5 of us counselors in the whole county. So we stuck together through thick and thin, and we still do. So now I'm a Counselor Emeritus, which means old retired counselor, I think. But it is wonderful to have friend groups. Let's see, last week it was my high school girlfriends when we had the paint night. And tonight, the counselors. I don't know, Joshua. Hello? Oh, Pam, yeah. I do not know. MRJ, this is Pam's name is Pam. Her name is Pam. So, does anybody else have any fun plans for tonight or just the usual? Pam's name is Pam. Yeah, thank you. Let me see if I missed anybody. Bye, Susie. Love you. Have fun. Oh, my gosh, Pam. Yeah. My current favorite is her peanut butter pie. It's this tall. I'm not exaggerating. Like whipped peanut butter and something covered in a chocolate ganache. I love to say that word, ganache. And real whipped cream. Oh, so good. So good. But it's enough for 3 people, really. Unless one's going to be just a pig and pig it all up. So good. And my second favorite is butterscotch brownie pie, which is just like it sounds. A layer of butterscotch, a layer of fudgy brownie, and I think it's on a traditional pie crust. It's a lot smaller than the peanut butter pie, so it's probably the smarter one to have. I mean, they're all, you know, probably going to send us all into insulin shock or something. I don't know. We will have to be careful not to overdo. Oh, my left ear is still clogged up, and I just realized my oven timer's going off, so come with me. We're going to go over here and check my turkey breast. Let me see where I can prop you up. Okay, RJ, thank you. I'm going to take my glasses off so they don't get steamed up. And we'll check and see if the turkey breast is done. A couple of weeks ago, I think I was making Cornish hens at this time. And yep, this is my mama's enamel roaster back in service again. First, and I have to do my Julia Child impression. First, we will baste the turkey. I hope it's done because I'm the world's worst at drying out a turkey breast. But, you know, better dried out than not cooked all the way through, I guess. If I'm missing any chats, forgive me. I'll get back to it as soon as I baste the turkey. And check and see how far along the little darling is. The little darling is past 140, past 150. Ooh, dear, way past when the, oops. Yeah, way past when poultry should be done. Okay, well, that's all right. We will just baste it some in a few minutes. I tried it about 20 minutes ago, and it wasn't quite done. 25 minutes ago. I guess I should have put it in for 15 more minutes rather than 25 more minutes, but you know, I'm not a great cook. Joshua says, you saw what the wand did, Paula the fairy. You mean like spreading out her arm, Joshua? Yes, of course you can, Joshua. You can send me anything you want. Mrs. G! Hey, Mrs. G! And Pam! Hi, Pam! And Mike, hello. I was over there checking the turkey and missed a lot of friends coming in. Hello, how are you? I'm washing dishes, cooking a turkey, making a vegetable beef soup. I'm just carrying on something awful. And Mrs. G, I don't know if you heard me talking about going out to dinner tonight with my counselor friends. And there's going to be dessert made by a dessert chef. Maybe I'll just have a bowl of soup and a dessert or something. I don't think I'm going to be that hungry. Because y'all are going to think, honey, is all you ever do eat? Today was also my weekly nephew date. But now we ate this morning at like 10:30. And I won't be eating supper with my friends until probably 5:30. So I'll probably be hungry again. Yes, Mrs. G. Probably peanut butter pie. If they don't have peanut butter pie, oh, with a chocolate ganache. If they don't have peanut butter pie, maybe butterscotch brownie pie. If they don't have either of those, my other two favorites are the bread pudding. It's a Maker's Mark bread pudding, y'all. So good. And the eclairs. The eclairs are enough for 4 people. They're a 3-day dessert. Yeah. So good. I like almost all the desserts she has down there. There is one I don't care for, which is a shock. She calls it the chocolate addiction. And believe it or not, it's got too much chocolate frosting on it. I know that's a shock. Because if y'all have known me for a while, you know how I love chocolate. But it has got too much chocolate frosting. Hold on, let me get all my dishes piled up over here. Okay, time to rinse. Let's see, Joshua, I saw the comment where you asked if you could send me some pictures. And I said yes. Amaya, hey, beautiful. How are you, my love? Oh, Mrs. G, but it don't show on you, girl. You stay slim and svelte. Probably because you're so busy. I spend too much time recliner surfing. Joshua, I'm seeing if there is another. Oh, Joshua says, which way is she spreading her arm like that? Joshua, honey, I'm sorry, I can't remember. I know you are very detailed, but my memory cannot retain details like that, Joshua. When I get back tonight, I'll be happy to look again. Ooh, just made a fountain there. And put it in the comments. Well, I hope I can remember that. And Joshua was talking about the pictures he posted of the Disney parade in Tokyo. Joshua and I are both fans of the Blue Fairy. Yes, goodish. It's so my God. Is Cheryl here? Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl and Amaya and so many friends. Mike, did I say hi to you already? I think I did. It's my beautiful friend Amaya. Beautiful and sweet and kind. Total package, girl. I wonder where Max is. Max hasn't been on in the last couple of weeks. Sometimes he gets busy with studies, I think. He'll probably show back up eventually. Y'all know how Max is. And he'll be the same sassy Max. So, Mrs. G, what are you up to today, my love? And let's see. Okay, thank you, Joshua. I probably won't get to look at it till tonight, but if you will send that would be great. I'm going to make sure I didn't neglect to welcome someone. Goodish, also called Pam. If you are in the chat and I did not say hi to you specifically, please make another comment. Because y'all know I cannot stand to think I might have not said hello to someone. Candy K all day and I are like, you come in our house and we have to greet you by name. Oh, thank you, Amaya. I really appreciate that. And Amaya, I've got to get over to your channel. I'm so far behind. Today, I wasn't home that much today, but today I realized that there's a lady, I can't remember her channel name. Her name is Catherine. Does anybody know Catherine? Catherine Fabulous 60s or something? Somebody help me out with that. She's been commenting on my videos, and I was subscribed to her, but I have not been giving her channel any attention. It just sort of slipped my mind. So this morning while I was home, I tried to make up for that. And let's see. Seems like I tried to make up for somebody else I've been ignoring, not on purpose, but accidentally. But when I get home tonight, Joshua, I'll try my best to remember to look at that. Oh my gosh, Amaya has 706 subs. Let's give her a round of applause. Way to go, Amaya. Girl, you are so close to that 1,000. Mrs. G, when you did a pop-up lunch live, I was out eating late breakfast, early lunch with my nephew, our weekly date, and then we always have to take a drive. Oh, that's okay, Cheryl. You keep your mind on the road, baby. I just appreciate you for coming. I love you, beautiful Amaya. You are so sweet and kind and talented. Mrs. G says, well, honey, you were working. I'm way more bubbly than you were. Uh, I'm sorry I made you sad, Mrs. G, and I didn't mean to be a big old drama queen. And I'm okay because so many friends turned out to say, we love you, we're here for you, don't quit. I didn't mean to be a big old drama queen. But you know, you get to thinking that YouTube is family. And I was sitting up there on that hill thinking, do I want to tell my YouTube family what's going on, or do I just want to suck it up and not? And I did decide to share. But I'm sorry I made you sad. I'm okay. I think I got a couple of little things going on health-wise. I'm not going to be unalived, don't worry. But a couple of things I need to work on. And I think after I get those, I don't want to say fixed. Well, yeah, fixed. That I'll probably do better. So I get whiny because I think as long as I've been walking, I should be able to get to the top of that hill easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then yesterday it was just harder than ever for some reason. But yeah, I was a bit of a whiny baby, but I'm okay, Mrs. G. I am okay. Thank you, Joshua. Poor Mrs. G. And I think it was 2 nights ago that I texted my bestie, Mrs. G, and said, I'm about ready to throw in the YouTube towel. I'm paying for vidIQ and I'm paying for Canva and I'm not doing well with any of it and I'm still getting low views. I've been a whiny baby this week, Mrs. G. I'm so sorry. Now you keep watching and I'll get this sourpuss turned around, Mrs. G. Don't you give up on me. I will be okay. Oh, and Mrs. G, hold on. You know, we kind of decided that I was going to X vidIQ because I can get the same service free from ChatGPT. Well, I canceled vidIQ and then they said, are you sure you want to cancel? You know how they do. And I said, yes. Are you sure? Yes. And then they said, what if we offer you 3 months for $14? And I said, okay. So I am going to keep it for 3 more months at that low price, and then I'll probably ditch it. Because vidIQ is a good service, but it bugs me how they give me a low score on my thumbnails. Well, sometimes my thumbnails really suck, you know. But they give me a low score and tell me what's wrong, but then they can't really tell me how to fix it, and I get frustrated with that. Hi, Maddie. Maddie, my girl Maddie. Let's see. Thank you, Pam. I think so too. Well, I said last night, I want to be authentic and real. I don't want to be going, everything's perfectly fine. Woohoo! I'm 61, I'm getting fit. Woohoo! Because sometimes it just ain't feeling that way, y'all. So I appreciate your support, but I'm okay, Mrs. G. Oh, Amaya loves Mrs. G as well, of course. I know, Mrs. G. I am usually bubbly. I'm usually a bubbly person. Once in a while, though, I get all frowny-faced. But, you know, usually I come out of it. Maybe by next week I'll be up in the field again going, I'm back! I might just do it. At least it was a short downer video. At least I didn't carry on for 20 minutes, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with people who do. I'm not judging. It actually was a lot longer, but I thought, good Lord, this is depressing me, and it's my video. So I cut quite a bit of it out. I didn't want to, you know, force too much doom and gloom on my YouTube family. Oh, Maddie is on a school field trip for lunch. And hi, Lucas, I remember you. Maddie, how's your field trip going? Are you getting to eat anywhere delicious, or did you all have to pack a lunch? Lucas, it's so good to see you. Do y'all remember Lucas? He joined my live when I was up on the hill, I think about 2 weeks ago. Hold on, I gotta get my scrubber. Don't look at my roots. It's almost time to have my hair fixed. Joshua says, when are you going to watch the video I sent you? Probably not till tonight when I get home, Joshua, because I still have to make stuffing, but I only do stovetop, and mashed potatoes, and finish the soup over there, and then go out to eat with my friends. So I probably won't watch any more YouTube videos until tonight. But Joshua, I'll try my best to put that on my list of things to watch first. You know, your poor little Miss Paula has a memory like a sieve. Y'all know what a sieve is? That thing with holes in it that you strain your spaghetti with. Well, I used to have the most amazing memory. Okay, do I want to wash the silverware, which I hate, or do I want to let it soak till tomorrow? What do y'all think? Hey, Q, how are you? Okay, Maddie. Q, my friend. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wash them. They've been soaking, so they should be pretty easy to wash, right? Q, how you been? Mrs. G says soak. Well, they've been soaking for about 20 minutes. Usually, Mrs. G, I would say soak, but if I do them now, then I won't have to do them tomorrow. And won't that be nice? I'm going to go get them. I'll be right back. Here comes the big racket. They're not too big. All right, now we got to go over here and rinse. Nice shot! How are you? Nice shot. It's so good to see you. Let me see if I missed anybody else. That's okay, Lucas. I'm just glad you came. It's so sweet of you to come. Nice shot. How have you been? And Q, how's my little Sophie? How is Rambo's best girl, Sophie? The dog he most wants to meet in person would be little Sophie. Hold on, I gotta dry this skillet because I don't have anywhere to put it. I'll be right back. I'm coming! I'm coming! Sophie is great. She's just doing what she does, just chilling. Just working and stopping by. I appreciate that so much. Y'all, I was not, where did I go? Yeah. I lost my phone for a minute. I was not really in the mood to cook today. Or I am not really in the mood to cook. But 2 days ago, when I laid the turkey breast out, I was in the mood to cook. And then it thawed, you know. So, at least it's cooked and I won't have to cook it tomorrow. I'll tell you all, I think I've already told this story. My brother-in-law is 82. And I'm making him the vegetable beef soup. The last time, tell me if you've heard this story. The last time I made vegetable beef soup for my dear, dear brother-in-law who treated my sister like a queen, I accidentally bought spicy beef broth. And I didn't know it until I took a bite of soup and then went, what's wrong with this soup? So yeah, when you're buying your beef broth, you know, the carton kind, make sure it doesn't say spicy. Cray Cray! Oh my gosh, it's Cray Cray, y'all! Everybody say hi to my good friend Cray Cray. One of the nicest people on YouTube, I must say. Joshua says, I would tell you some voices to be in English and Japanese, Paula, if you can understand what they are saying. All right, Joshua. Cray Cray, what have you been up to today, darling? Does everybody know Cray Cray? If you don't, go over and check out Cray Cray because he is sweet and nice. And he posts walks and nice, peaceful videos. It's an all-around good guy. Cray Cray, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you. So, Cray Cray, I'm washing dishes. I'm down to the silverware, which I hate, but, well, I guess hate is a strong word, which I dislike a lot. But at least I won't have to wash it later. Does everybody know Cray Cray already? If you don't, go seek him out because he's fabulous and he's very supportive. You're welcome, Cray Cray. I just speak the truth, honey. I just speak the truth. So, not really in the mood to cook, but kind of had to. And you know, when you're cooking, there's always dishes. Mrs. G, when is the mister going to cook again? I like it when the mister cooks. Because I know my friend Mrs. G can come home from work and relax with supper already on the table, which is fabulous. Thank you. I got a little whiny. You know you saw that, Cray Cray. I was a little whiny yesterday. But I think I have almost recovered. At least I'm not going like this. So I think I'm okay. Okay, Lucas. Love you so much too, baby. I hope you'll come back again sometime, honey. Oh, I just saw that Evie posted a watercolor video. You know, our friend Evie broke her wrist. And I was afraid that that would interfere with her watercolors. But I do not think she's going to let anything interfere with her watercolors. Thank you, Cray Cray. All right, let me get this rinsed. And check the time, 3:30. You all usually, after I finish the dishes, I ask if you'll come over to the table with me and chat. But today, I've got to get on that stuffing and mashed potatoes and vegetable soup. So, I won't get to do that. So I'm just going to be on until I get these the silverware rinsed. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Of course, I haven't walked yet today, Cray Cray. I've been out a lot. I had a nephew date. And then had to go to the store to buy... Oh, I want to tell y'all the funniest thing. I had to go to the grocery store to buy the ingredients today. Okay, so I come out of the grocery store with my groceries. I open my hatchback and start loading the groceries in. And this man, total stranger, comes around and he goes, well, this is embarrassing. Hi, Candy K. How are you? Candy K all day. And I said, what's embarrassing? He had been loading his groceries into the back seat of my car. He said, I've just loaded all my groceries, unloaded all my groceries from the shopping cart into your car in the back seat. And I'm like, well, did you put anything good in there? Just leave it. His girlfriend's car, that exact same make, model, color as mine, was parked 3 spaces down. And he was putting the groceries. Hi, Dr. Ninja Turtle. He was putting his groceries in my car. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, and we stood there and had a nice little chat. He was real friendly. And I saw that he had some carnations in his hand, which I bet he bought for his girlfriend. But that has never happened to me before. I have become confused about other people's cars thinking they were mine, but nobody has ever put their groceries in my car before. Now you're probably thinking, how did he get in the car? Wasn't it locked? No. There was nothing valuable in the car, and I live in a small town, and I didn't lock it this one time. Yeah, you're probably going to fuss and say, what were you thinking? But I live in small town America. And I do check my back seat before I get in the car if I didn't lock it. So anyway, he was just loading his groceries up in my car. That was so funny. Grant says, it is really funny, Cray Cray, I know. Doc, how are you, honey? Grant says, that's about as bad as my wife getting into another car one time. Yes, that was just like ours right in front of Walmart. Grant, if the car hadn't been locked several weeks ago, it was not my car, and I didn't realize that I was jerking on the handle trying to get in it. It was not my car. So yeah, I can relate. How many people have stood at Walmart or somewhere else with your key fob, mashing it, going, why won't my car door open? And then you realize, because that ain't your car, baby. It's not your car. It is so funny. All right, let me wipe the sink down, and I will say my goodbyes. Kitty K, I appreciate you coming. I don't get to stay long today. Hold on, I know I'm out of camera range. Because I've got cooking going on over here. I've got a turkey breast that's done. I have to make stovetop stuffing and mashed potatoes, and I'm working on vegetable soup. He was so nice and embarrassed. So nice. I think you're probably right, Cray Cray. You know, God does that for us. It is totally. Well, hello, Thrifting Grandma Corinne. How are you, my love? Thrifting Grandma Corinne or Corrine? Bestie, Mrs. G, if I'm saying it wrong, text me later or call me and hyphenate it or something. I'm going to say Corinne. Yes, Candy K, I'm going out to our one and only gourmet restaurant with my counselor friends, but I'm leaving the husband something cooked just like my mama would have done for my daddy. Usually I'd say have a frozen dinner, but the turkey was already thawed, you know. I know, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I know how to spell it, C-O-R-I-N-E. I'm going to say Corrine. Corrine, because of the way it's spelled. I will, Joshua. Okay, my friends, I wish I could stay longer, but I've got to go get all this stuff cooked and then change clothes and get ready and get to the restaurant. So I'm going to have to go. Thank you for spending part of your Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Thank you for spending part of your Thursday with me. I appreciate it. Love and hugs from Tennessee, and I'll see you next time. Corrine, I got it. All right, love you all. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Bye.